Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. Now, Billy Joe Saunders has called out Callum Smith for a unification fight in November or December. Now, he also said that the Canelo fight has continuously eluded him and Canelo doesn't want to fight him, so he's moving on from that. He also called out Demetrius Andrade, but also that is a kind of fight that he doesn't believe will happen, and he believes that Demetrius Andrade does not want to fight him or anyone of note for that matter. So Billy Joe Saunders is willing to move on from Canelo, from Andrade to Callum Smith. He was speaking well about Callum Smith, saying that he's a good champion, a good fighter, good British super middleweight and champion of the world as well. So he wants to fight him in a unification fight in November or December. Now they are both under Matchroom, so it would be quite easy to make that fight. Now, one thing that could throw a spanner into the works is Yildirim was ordered to fight Canelo by Canelo's choice for the vacant WBC World Championship. That fight was rejected by the broadcaster DAZN, so that means that they will have to find a better fight and a tougher fight for Canelo, because DAZN don't want to pay Canelo a ridiculous amount of money, which they are for every single fight no matter who he fights. They don't want to be paying that, especially in the current climate, for him to fight Yildirim. So it will be a different opponent for Canelo, maybe for the vacant title, maybe not, but that means that maybe Callum Smith could get in there at a vacant world title shot at the WBC, even though he is WBA super champion, because Callum Smith, he's held a version of the WBC belt for what, 7, 8 years. He had the silver title. He is now currently diamond champion. So there is a possibility that Callum Smith could fight for the vacant title. That is what Eddie Hearn is trying to push with Maurizio Sulaiman. But if that does not happen, then Callum Smith will likely fight Billy Joe Saunders in a unification fight, unifying the WBO and WBA super titles in the super middleweight division in a British showdown between two undefeated British super middleweight world champions. So that would happen in likely November or December. I would probably imagine it would be December, maybe, although we do have a pay-per-view event in Dillian Whyte versus Alexander Povetkin 2, which will likely take place on November 14th or November 21st. Then you have Anthony Joshua taking on Kubrat Pulev in also a pay-per-view event on December 12th, likely. That's not confirmed yet, but that is probably going to be the date. So when can they fit in another pay-per-view? Because you can guarantee two undefeated British world champions in the super middleweight division would be pay-per-view. So I don't know when they could quite fit that in. So November or December, they still have two heavyweight dust-ups and on pay-per-view in November and in December. So whatever month they choose, it's going to be in the same month as another pay-per-view. So at the moment, this fight is up in the air. It is there for the taking. Callum Smith is free to fight Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders is free to fight Callum Smith. It just depends upon this WBC situation and whether they can put this fight on in November or December. I guess time will tell. But Billy Joe Saunders does want this fight. I think it's a good fight. Technically, stylistically, it matches up for a very good fight. But guys, what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.